Most likely it's long gone at this point.
Closer to Xia. So I was thinking, with me starting to abuse the weakness and the damage reduction system now, maybe the game is gonna be too easy. So if it happens again that I'm just steaming over a boss like that, I might bump up the difficulty to make it more challenging.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Although like Ganabelt and the other, some of the others were quite challenging, I don't mind it.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I don't mind that the game was more challenging. So I suspect it would also be more entertaining. So I'll keep that in mind. We'll see how the next boss turns out.
We've reached our destination.
Alright. That pork is quite important, I believe. No, the beef. The cow is important for the beef stew. Can I also just... oh. Alright. Let us continue.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the...
Back to just opening up all these. Yeah, sure.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Real?
Oh, no. Interrupted that.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
Oh shit, we're fighting. Okay.
What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn.
I think I saw earth and wind.
You're finished!
Tiger Blade! Not getting started. Take that!
Here I come!
Talon Hurricane!
Oh, she is dealing damage.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
No escape!
I'm on it!
Blow away!
Talon Hurricane!
Let me help.
Damn it! Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
We see what's happening. I'm just guessing that. Oh,
Such a failure.
Stay away from my friends!
really? Is that supposed to?
Here I come! Slash! I'm not done!
I don't feel like this is supposed to happen. It's pretty brutal.
Here I come!
That's gonna smart.
Here,
Let me help.
Crescent move! Try harder! Not a chance!
One more
I
time.
bet I could beat her solo though. I'm just a little bit more careful.
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Ready.
No escape!
This one's mine.
Idiot! Discharge!
Talon Hurricane!
Mega Ray.
Eagle Fly!
Dance to the wind.
You're mine!
In here. More for the stockpile. Gemini Aqua.
Running slow!
Steel
I'm not sure how much what's happening here, so I'm just gonna not use the flaming sword thing. Let's take the healing.
Heal you all. This'll come in handy.
Blow away!
Watch it!
Healing circle. Here
There you go!
This one's
All
all
right.
mine!
It's showtime. Here's an... They're not playing around. Spread.
Now you see what I can do!
Swallow blade! Light acid! Glacial spear!
Spam this.
Strike!
Freeze lancer! Steel force!
First strike!
Hear me! Flame of fire!
We're doing okay, to be honest.
Tear you apart!
We're not supposed to lose this.
Freeze lancer!
Talon hurricane! Blew away! Glimmer dragon!
Roar! Confiscated! Glacial spear! Pierce wind!
I'll finish you here and here!
Freeze lancer! Astral energy!
Severing wind!
Here's
Tear you apart! Talon fire!
Somebody learned something. Didn't pay attention to that.
Crescent moon!
Try harder!
I'll heal you all!
This time!
Wind astral energy! Where are you going? Lightning
Ready,
conduct!
Oh shit. Taking that to the face.
Raining slack!
Knock her down so we can get healing.
Here you go!
Thank you.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am!
Really dealing all that much damage. But we're doing okay.
Easter! No escape!
Kind of running out of CP, but
The enemy is going all out!
we'll back off from that.
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid! Water! Here's my photon slap!
Fortunately, I'm using the lucky bangle.
You're mine! I'm on it! I'll finish you here and now! I can
That should knock her down.
Eat this! I'm not done! Blew away! Do it! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Not a lot of damage.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renans' tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along, He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Lao were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Okay. I just realized I forgot to, in the last episode I said I was gonna confident hypothesis of what I thought was going to happen. So this is what I actually thought was gonna happen. I thought that it was Dohalim slash Kisara that was, quote-unquote, luring us away. Because they were afraid of an assassination plot from other Renans. And they needed our help, and that the final boss of the area was gonna be like whoever wanted to replace him or something like that. So I wouldn't say I was close. I mean, there's definitely some conspiracy going on. I did not expect that I would have to fight Kisara at this point. I thought maybe we would spar later. Definitely not the whole brother thing or the fruit thing. That's I came out of the blue, but I'm on board with it. Let's see how it plays out. And also, Kisara seems strong. And yeah, good call to keep the Opal stuff on. Lagil, so you've been working with Miguel all along? You know each other? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back, though I haven't seen her since we found the Gold Dust Cats. By the way, Kisara's voice acting is a little bit like unsynced with the character model, but it's fine. Just what are you doing in your little gang anyway? Exactly what Miguel told you. We're trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Menancia and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for Miguel's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I used to really envy you for that, but how the tables have turned. Now we're at odds with him and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Okay, that's kind of odd thing to point out. Everyone has to grow up sometimes, like Gil. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You've changed, Kisara. I heard about Miguel's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim, how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. I figured if he wasn't guilty, he would never run away. But he did. It's because he's a coward. A coward who betrayed me and Menancia both. After all that, you expect me to just believe it's all some conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kisara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother, but we're doing all this precisely to keep the dream alive. Please trust us on this. Seen what sort of shape Miguel is in. He won't say it, but time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to, just this once? You're right, maybe I should. I'm sorry, I really talked your ears off, haven't I? Must be a lot to take in all at once. You're welcome to rest here for the day if you like.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Miguel! With a cat in the background. Well, this rebel is chilling. Loot. Or meow. Sorry to keep. Don't worry, she'll understand. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's many cats actually. Just working as a chef. Alright. Really not that important. What is this map? Let's see what this guy says. Would you like to stay the night? No. Get lost. More cats. Treats. Oh, that's good. By the way, that AoE healing thing is really good. From Xion. And using the boost attacks to knock Kisara down to give Xion time to heal seems to work. Would you like to stay the night? Now I would like to.
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
So, not an entirely unexpected development between Alphen and Xion. I mean, Xion is made to be a rough character, so she could develop over time. I think that's the whole gig with her. Anyways.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
More. Cats and owls.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah! Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Xion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
That owl is slightly inspired by Pokemon. It's attacking. Alright, let's see what happens when we leave this hideout? Can we call it a hideout even? It's not exactly hidden.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Is that necessary? How about... Wait, somebody learned something new, didn't they? Did I learn something new? Oh, I haven't been using Eternal Devastation all that much, have I? That's a rather lame skill, to be honest. Let's put it on. Why not? Oh yeah, we did learn something new. A hidden art that strings together a spinning smash with a sweeping slice at the end. Let's try that. What are we doing here? Anyone else learn something new? Oh, she just doesn't use her abilities. One day we'll go through all her abilities. Yeah, one day we'll go through all of them. I mean, is that necessary though?
Go no
Let's see. Animation is a little bit long, but
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Do you continue on in that vein?
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
animation is a little bit long, but pretty cool skill, not gonna lie. I pressed the boost attack while midair, nothing happened, it's unfortunate. Ooh, and it keeps lifting it up, nice.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, she went into over limit. That's such overkill. Poor plant.
I gave that one everything I had.
Alright, let's go to the ranch, I guess. Any side quests popping up? Should show, right? It's an envelope. I don't know why Law suggested we go to the ranch, but I guess we go.
Finally. If only we could have...
Oh, because of the chickens. Alright, let's put in a new set of chickens and...
flown with the wind to get here faster.
Alright, I'm gonna end here. Because I'm afraid we're gonna get locked into another cutscene if we go to town. So let's do that in the next episode. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of setup in the story. Not too much progression, but a lot of setup for the next following episode. So that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, did I learn that new skill because I hit 1,000? Seems like it. So I guess the next thing we should try to get is the Flame Strike. As you can see, that isn't very high up there. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one.